Everybody hurts sometimes. That was REM, the great band who were 31 years in existence, right up to 2011. What a super song. It was world famous. Unfortunately, it spoke about suicide. We're looking at this today so that we can begin to see the signs and help somebody avoid it. Identifying signs of suicidal thoughts can be challenging. I've been there myself, not with my own thoughts, but helping others to avoid this. I've seen it firsthand. There are key behaviours that we can look out for and statements that people can say in this regard. There are also emotional changes that may show or indicate the risk of self-harm or even suicide. If we can recognise this, we can perhaps check it before anything really bad happens. If somebody is talking about death or suicide, that is just a little bit of a question mark. When I say that, I'm not speaking about, okay, did you hear who died? That was horrific. It was terrible. They fell off a roof. Oh my God, what a way to go. But that's just news. That's something in the news or it's something local. That's okay. It's understandable. But if somebody just brings it up out of the blue, so you're talking about something bright, it's a lovely summer's day, and hey, you're going for a swim, it's wonderful. And then somebody goes, yeah, I might, come here, what do you think about suicide? That is different. That is taking the positive and just knowing that that person has something going on, even during the best weather, the sunniest time, when you're about to enjoy one of the greatest free things in the world. So we need to provide context with that. Now, of course, if a person is researching on suicide, they might be fishing for information. If a person is a journalist and they have an inquisitive mind, they want to do an article on it, again, they might be fishing for information, getting opinions qualitatively. So that's understandable. Now, it's one of the most direct indicators, though, if a person brings it up and they're not one of these things, they're not one of these journalists or researchers. If someone consistently expresses thoughts of suicide, they may be considering it, maybe planning for it. They may even be just checking out your opinion, because that then responds with how they think they will feel or you would feel after they are gone. So we have to be very careful, kid gloves with this, and to open up the conversation in a very caring manner after that. Now, along with that, people might be withdrawing from others. The person may isolate themselves from friends or family or social activities. They might not answer or even stop answering calls. They may stop making plans and withdrawing from using social circles. Things that are evidently outside their front door at the end of their phone, they might just go into themselves. Isolation could be a sign that someone feels disconnected or even hopeless. It might be also indicative that they don't feel they deserve the support that's there or don't want others to see their plan. So if you are very worried about somebody and you decide, I'll ring them now more often, I'll just see, in fact, I'll try and make an excuse to ring them every day, that's fine. But remember, they might do the opposite and they might go, okay, this person's kind of onto me, something I said, so I'm definitely going to avoid them. So there needs to be another way. If they're beginning to give away things, especially things of value, and they're not moving house, well, then you've got to raise the red flag and go, well, why is this? They may have this in their heads where, well, if I give away this couch, if I give away this big screen or TV or something, I'll give it to somebody who has actually been good to me. And you're kind of going, well, that's not going to help when you go, because if you do, a TV is not going to replace you. It makes me feel worse about the situation because you respected me and I want to help. I get that. We've all been there, unfortunately. So all we can look out is for people in the future. A person that's contemplating suicide might do this, might give away things. Now, this behavior can indicate that they are preparing to leave. Now, this could be in their minds emotionally or physically. It may be a sign that they don't see a future, they can't plan, they can't envision it for themselves, and are attempting to ensure that the possessions go to others, and they can rationalize this in their own minds that I'm better off gone, but this is a good thing, it's a TV, it gives information, entertainment, education, and so this person deserves it. There may be sudden mood swings as well. The person might experience mood swings or sudden changes, like going from deep sadness or despair to being calm or happy. This is a difference distinctly between a person who's emotionally regulated and a person who can just go up and down. For example, if we're looking at a certain type of depression, there's a lot of ups and downs. You can have different forms of emotions being regulated. So if there's an inconsistency with a sudden mood change that this person usually does not display, you've got to be on the watch out. A sudden improvement in mood after a period of depression can sometimes indicate that the person has made a decision already to end their life, and now they're feeling a sense of relief or acceptance. They may have even planned the date and the specifics, bought what they need and where to go. This we have to be very careful of. Similar to them speaking about suicide or death or conversing about that or asking questions about that, if they're talking about feeling hopeless or helpless, start listening. They might express feelings of not knowing what to do in life or where to go, and it brings them down as they explain it. Or words or phrases like nothing will ever get better, will it? Or they can't handle the pain anymore. When someone feels like there's no way or no hope for them or for the future, it can contribute to suicidal thoughts. The feelings of hopelessness are one of the core symptoms of depression and suicidal ideation. Then there may be physical warning signs, such as engaging in risky or self-destructive behaviour. They might begin to have splitting of the wrists, or using knives, or just reckless driving, self-harm. Self-destructive measures may show that a person is seeking a way that is most effective to end their life or their pain, or feels like their life is no longer mattering to them. It can also be an unconscious cry for help, and that cry for help is going to be answered by perhaps the mourners when they leave, knowing that somebody will feel something for their existence. They may even feel that they are a burden, and this word burden may be typified in their conversation. What they may say may be them repeatedly expressing that they feel like they're burdening others, or that others would need them to be better off without them. This feeling or feelings of a burden can contribute to suicidal thoughts later on. And the person, they might actually feel that their existence is causing more pain to others than it's worth. Then there can be changes, like severe changes, in their appearance or routine, how they change their hair or how they use certain things on their skin, such as tattoos or signs, things that are permanent to them, showing that they are this type of person. Now they're marked. So you might notice significant changes in their appearance or even daily habits. Even how they groom themselves or their personal hygiene may wane, or withdrawing from daily activities. A lack of care for their appearance or routine can signal that they have lost interest in life, that they are showing a sign of disrespect to their own body, or self-harming is down the road, or even they lack energy, the basic energy to even take care of themselves. There can be increased substance use. This may turn them to alcohol, or an abuse of alcohol, drugs, narcotics, or other substances. They may be leaning on this emotionally because this is their tether, the end of it. And so when they get sick of that, or they can't afford that, or can't establish how they can deal with the ever exchange of hangovers and pain and substance abuse and what it gives, they realize that they are and have self-destructed so much that it's hard to reconstruct themselves and build up their mind again so that they can face normal battles in life, and therefore they accept where they are. Substances, or substance use more so, is often a key way for individuals to numb or escape overwhelming emotions, and it can escalate during times of emotional distress or suicidal thinking. Talking about feeling empty or nothing matters is another sign. And If they're talking though, at least you can have that conversation. If they're turning to you, you can signpost them to medical health professionals, somebody like a medical doctor certified in your state, or somebody who has experience with mental health and depression. This is what is required. If you need more, there are definite numbers and websites out there. Make sure you search them out, be professional in your dealing with this, insofar as you give the information to the true expert and professional, so that you're helping them as that person that you're caring for is going to them and hopefully requiring that they can communicate clear with your help too. I hope it helps you and somebody out there today, and thank you for watching. Please do watch more.